Nice to see you. Hello. What's up?
You must be the amazing...
Sir, if you want to book a show, unfortunately that is not possible. And if you're here to ask me about those burglaries, I have nothing to...
I'm investigating the burglaries in Grand Saray. Someone has clearly been playing tricks on you.
It's good to know that you're on my side. I'm here. The person behind this knows my tricks well. So, the thing is, I used to practice here back when the atelier was... Some of my props are still in the basement.
What are you waiting for?
Look around you. The building is overrun by bandits.
Let me compliment you on your disguise.
Thank you kindly. I wouldn't call it a... But the moustache is indeed fake. Guilty as charged.
Miss, please, I can see that you're a woman.
Very well, I am a woman. So what? I've learned all my own tricks. I want to be taken seriously, rather than as someone's jumped-up assistant. Do you really think that if I didn't put on this act, I'd bask in the glory of being the world's first female magician?
Actually, that sounds quite...
That's easy for you to say. Sometimes, if we want to be true to ourselves, we have to... My friend told me this once.
It strikes me as rather dubious.
A close friend, who recently arrived from France. You may have exposed me, but I simply don't see how my personal...
Fine. I'll go inside.
I'm coming.
Too simple. No more crime for you until next month.
I'm coming.
Take a rest, my friend.
I'm coming for you.
We can overcome the brute now.
I'm coming.
Don't bother.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
Dodge this!
I thought we were against murder. He's all yours now.
Oh, don't cry.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I'm coming for you.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
Get ready for some pain. I couldn't miss the party.
Take a rest.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Don't cry, you'll live.
The snuff's ready.
So little light for these little fellas.
These must be the diagrams of all the magic tricks in the amazing Alonso's arsenal. The same oranges as we saw at Lane's house. Timed to perfection. The saw was tested on different materials, most meticulous.
You're getting warmer, Mr. Cholmes. Warmer still. Join me at the fireplace. Warm as steel. Join me at the fireplace.
Cordona cypresses and a bonus wallpaper roll.
So, what did you find?
You won't like what I have to say, but you deserve to know. Your French friend, Arsène Lupin.
No, that can't be true. He's staying at Il Palazzo del Luce. He's there at this minute. But
It is my business to know things, miss.
no, this is just... This can't.
I don't believe that you'll ever see him again.
Good riddance to him, then. All men are the same, aren't they?
Well, he also left... It would be best if you return the painting to its right... You will clear your name, and he will...
You are right. I will do that.
It's Holmes.
I am Melinda Teller. Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
You're welcome, Miss Teller. Good luck.
And the kiss mark, it's the work of a siren.
Here to gawk at the bloke.
Not at all, officer. Perhaps I can...
Help with what exactly? Solving an accident? It's not the first case, neither.
What can you tell me?
Nothing to tell. Some rich chap complained about a dead body in a fountain. Should have gone easy on the bottle, if you ask me. They get to shore, they start drinking like fish. Too bad.
There's talk on the streets that a siren could be responsible.
A siren? You mean the bird woman kind? Why, of course, we've got sirens aplenty. Oh,
I would like to take a look around. His whole body is tense, stiffened by rigor mortis. The face is frozen in a contorted smile. His fingers are clenched as if he's clutching to life even now.
Who's it?
A kiss on the forehead is quite intimate, but the vulgar lip rouge suggests a different type of intimacy. Interesting.
What's happened? Who is it? My goodness. Who's it?
Worn, soaked boots, size 8. Something smells fishy here, and it's not brine. It's a good thing the tide hasn't washed away the tracks. I should inspect them more closely. Siren's song. The rumours weren't so absurd after all. There's still some left, just enough for a tipple. The sediment contained cyanide. It turns out he was poisoned.
Didn't the copper say that fellow drank himself to death? He wasn't wrong.
The water is shallow and the slope is smooth. One would have to be dead drunk to drown here. A bright red lip rouge mark. Light tobacco with a hint of citrus.
What now?
I hate to break it to you, officer.
Care to elaborate?
The bottle of wine I found near the victim had been poisoned with cyanide.
Whoa, that's a twist.
Nothing to put my finger on, but I might need to inspect the other.
Well, of course I won't stop you. It's not my case anyway. It was somewhere in Scaladio, as far as I know.
That is what I intend to find.
Oh, look, they drained the fountain and removed the body. We're too late.
No matter, we'll work with what we have. A worn leather tobacco pouch, salt stained from a long... Last week's newspaper, the front page reads, "Sky is the limit, Governor funds Arsenal's second airship." A broken bottle with no label. A bright red lip rouge mark. Light tobacco with a hint of citrus.
Drowning in a 2 feet deep fountain? I've seen some things, but this really takes the biscuit.
This wine, again. Don't sailors prefer drained to the last? The victim won't be needing his cap anymore. Ugh, the litter bin is right there. A cotton shawl, could it be our sirens?
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
This sailor is another victim of the same woman. She poisoned him and pushed him into the fountain to make it look like an accident.
Sherlock, the spot where he fell. I saw something. Maybe you should take a look. Blimey, the great detective is baffled by a piece of cutlery.
A water-soaked matchbox from The Drinking Dutchman. Must be a local pub. Venetian copper soldi. Authentic, but worthless.
Not looking for company, boyo.
May I ask for your assistance?
That's not something I know, sir. Someone else might know more. Not in the mood for chit-chat.
You sure you're in the right place? We don't serve cocktails here.
I'm looking for information about a sailor who recently drowned in Scala.
Maybe, maybe not. Why would I talk to a landlubber about it, eh?
All right then, have it your way.
Get lost. I'm having a tete-a-tete with my rum.
What can I get?
Nah, I'm good. Don't want to end up like that guy who drowned.
Aye, I know the fella. Shame, damn shame. But let me tell ya.
You pull him.
No kidding, mate. You sail long enough, he was from HMS Achilles. Some British schooner, nothing special. Everyone knows it's bad luck. Everyone.
Wait, I've heard of only 2 such accidents. Are you saying that...
Drowned or not, they've all kicked the bucket. It's a curse.
Now we're obliged to...
It must indeed be the curse, but how do you know?
Why? He told me that
The victim...
his crewmate, the one who killed an albatross, Harry Thorne, every day he gets completely rat-arsed. He's sleeping it off right now.
Do you have a free room?
Certainly do. Dirt cheap.
Oh, it smells of stale cigarettes and damp bed sheets. Not exactly the best place to stay in town. Oh, the smell alone makes me feel groggy. The photo of the cursed crew. Here's Thorne. Crew of HMS...
The same as we saw earlier. She's pretty free.
Perhaps too much for her.
Now we walk into a trap, guns blazing. The game is afoot, Sherry boy.
Well said. I think
Oh,
I'll
she's
borrow
really
that
gone
line
on a
from you,
binge.
old chum. He's out cold. No use trying to wake him. Ugh, this place.
Well, if it ain't Mr. Smarty Boots. Guess we've got another homicide on our hands. Same...
He suffered a head wound. There's caked blood in his hair underneath all the mud. A sharp, bloody rock stuck deep in the mud. The officer must have rolled the body over. And then... Looks like he slipped. This was clearly an accident.
What did I tell you?
That may be true, but the victim slipped and hit his head on a rock.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. But you just had to come along and make me look like an idiot.
So it was a curse after all. The curse of clumsiness. I hope it's not contagious.
I don't suppose you remember me, do you?
You must be Eloisa, yes? I got your letter.
Wonderful. No point beating around the bush then. I've missed you, love. Why don't we go to my place for some wine and...
How could I refuse such an offer from a pretty girl like you?
Wonderful. Well, here we are. Make yourself comfortable, love. There's wine on the table. You should have some, loosen you up.
What will you drink with?
Absolutely. I'll join you in a...
All right, then.
Did you just call her pet? Seriously, boy, you are truly hopeless, Sherlock.
Siren Song. The bottle was open and the cork... Can't leave just yet.
Enjoy your wine, sweetie. I'll be out in a minute.
Hey, if you want to keep this stupid, hurry up. She'll be out any second.
HMS Achelous, Friday, 5 p.m. She prepared for their arrival. The beloved child of a rich family.
And done. No hard feelings, Mr. Fickus, right? Come on, hurry up.
She's smoking citrus-flavoured cigarettes. The dots connect.
This lip rouge looks good on her. Just saying.
White powder with a bitter almond-like odour. These are no smelling salts. It's cyanide.
Oh, here she comes.
Sorry for making you wait, sweetie. I hope the wine has kept you good company.
Oh, yes. I needed to wet my...
Splendid, Harry. Bravo. Refreshing, isn't it?
I don't...
As well you shouldn't. But don't worry. It'll... At least not as much as when you and your friends forced yourselves on me. Not as much as when you ripped away my clothes, my I've hated you with all my heart. But not anymore.
Now, that would hardly be appropriate.
Wait, what's happening?
It's time I drop my act. This beard is false.
Oh, I see. You're from the police.
There's no need. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I know that you killed Thorne's crewmates and...
Well, Mr. Holmes, you can save your breath. I won't deny a thing. But please...
I'm afraid I must.
No, I won't give you.
Extra, extra! Stolen painting returned! Check the front page. You won't regret it.
Me!
who's here?
It was in the very place marked on the treasure map.
Hello. How do you do?
Yeni komşum berbat biri.
Good neighbors?
Nice find.
Guests of Cordona, the treasures await you. Collect.
Selam.
Hello.
Another treasure located. Let's celebrate.
Bakın. Merhaba.
It was in the very place marked on the treasure map.
Merhaba.
We found the treasure.
Nice to see you.
seni görmek güzel.
Here, grab a seat.
You even brought a book, huh?
May I have... Same as always.
You just don't give up.
Oh, come on, let's get closer.
No, too early.
So we're just going to sit here all day?
Patience, John. I have a feeling this is more than simple blackmail.
Go! Oh, not a pretty sight, this. Head trauma, fatal. Gravity is cruel like that.
A rather frivolous accessory for a military man. Shame it's all bloody now. He was stabbed several times before he fell. The shape of the wounds suggest a curved blade. The knife is missing.
Who's it?
It's almost like he's dancing.
Dancing the danse macabre. A key, and where there's a key, there's a lock.
No signs of life, no pulse. I'm declaring Corporal Ridley dead.
What's happened? Who's it?
Please move along. The police are on their way. Everything...
Is it now? The General's own son has fallen out of the tower.
The Corporal? He ordered me not to let anyone inside without...
A brief examination of the body was enough for me to conclude.
He can't possibly be...
Oh, I can be. The corporal suffered deep... They were made by a knife meant for cutting, not stabbing. A curved blade. I haven't seen any Gurkhas on the island.
Amazing.
Did you see it?
No, sir. Nothing. No one went in, no one came out.
I'm not alone.
Your friend? You mean, you're good?
Never mind, I'll be fine.
The killer's gone, vanished into thin air.
Exactly 100 mangears. The killer didn't touch them. Can you smell the body odor, John? Someone's been hiding in here. Someone sweaty.
Unless it's a laundry chest. But then it's a different mystery altogether. The case of the vanishing sweaty pantaloons.
The edge is covered with blood, but the tip is clean. This blade is a naval officer's dirk, sharp and well cared for. This cigarette is still smouldering. This cigarette is still smouldering.
Gonna join the Navy after all? That'd make Mycroft so happy, you know.
Shut up, John.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. 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 You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Ridley was attacked by his blackmailer, but before being pushed out the window, Ridley managed to wound him. The killer must still be bleeding.
Come on, let's take the rope down.
I'd rather take the stairs.
Ah, what a bore.
So what happened?
No, the killer escaped. What can you tell me?
We were from the same unit, stationed together at the barracks, but maybe someone at the barracks.
Do you know if the corporal had any enemy?
No, none that I know of.
That was a rough landing.
Amazing rope.
Disturbing is more like it. Aha, a curved knife covered in... doubt...
Careful, Sherry. Locals aren't too happy with what you're doing.
I'd better leave the knife here. Now is a bad time to ruffle any feathers.
Who do you think you are? Don't touch! Don't! No! What? Leave it!
Another knife in the pillar.
The barracks are off limit to civilians. You on it?
Nice. A room after my own heart.
A little austere for my taste. There are scratches on the floor. The locker was moved. That's quite a hefty sum. Enough to start a new life. 2 tickets to London would have been a very different ending for the corporal's story. Being the son of a general must be difficult. Rise all the way to the top.
Ridley's blood is on Ottoman.
Are you able to help me?
I don't know, but I'm sure there are others who'd be glad to help a fella in uniform. That pillar is a damn...
Could you help me?
Ah, I know this, yeah, let me help you. You aren't here to relieve me from duty, are you? Oh well. You aren't here to relieve me from duty, are you?
May I ask you something?
I'd help you if I could, but I know nothing.
May I ask for your assistance?
Ah, I know this, yeah, let me help you.
Don't pass by. Welcome, welcome.
Could you help me?
Oh, every story has a price. You're lucky I'm telling you this for free.
The barracks are off limit to civilians. You on it?
Two tickets to London. Would have been a very different ending for the Corporal's story.
Keep walking, stranger.
Nasılsın?
My love, oh, I'm so... Who are you? Where's Mark? Answer me or I'll call for help.
You will do no such thing, Jalen. We both know it.
How do you know my name? And why are you wearing this scarf? What has happened?
A flood of questions, but I only have one answer. Mark Ridley is dead.
No. This can't...
Keep your voice down, miss. Mark has been murdered, and I believe that the
No. It was...
The truth always comes out one way or another. But enough of this. Tell me.
No, I heard the servants talking about...
Why did you have to be so mean to her?
I wasn't mean. Now is not the time for pity.
Is that you or your reptilian brain talking?
A bloody trail. Let's see where it leads. A pile of fresh clothes. How convenient. All soaked in blood. Well, a fresh shirt is as good a lead as any.
So, think you can identify the killer on the first try?
Huh. Do you doubt me?
What are you staring at, you crazy woman?
So, here you are. The wounded eagle in its eyrie.
What the hell? An Englishman here?
I understand your confusion.
Do you have any idea who you're talking?
Indeed I do. You are the proud son of this house. Proud, so please let me explain.
I am Osai, son of Hassan. You are on my father's property, and yes...
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have every reason to believe that you were involved...
Are you... Have you completely lost your...
Ha! Certainly no crazier than the Callow where you am... It couldn't have been very comfortable for you inside that chest. Wait.
You're a fine one to talk.
If you'll pardon the metaphor, he was a fishbone that became lodged in your throat. You had a strong...
All right, that's enough. First, you sneak into my house, and...
I'm coming for you.
No more crime for you until next month. Don't cry, you'll live. Take a rest, my friend.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Don't cry.
The snuff's ready.
Take a rest, my
Give him the pepper snuff.
Don't bother moving. You've lost. Take a rest, my friend. Don't.
The snuff's ready.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
To prison, Azai. Come with.
You'll regret... Get out of my face, Brit.
Do you know anything about this?
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
Mr. Holmes, I am in no position to reprimand you, but you should know that you're...
I did what I had to do. The killer was...
I didn't expect you to be so narrow-minded. You have undermined your brother's efforts and...
Such is the price of law and order, Mr. Esther.
Law and order? You are clearly a blip. I bid you good day.
You did everything right, Sherry, no matter what Mycroft or his henchmen...
and we'll say,
Not bad.
Come! I'm afraid I have nothing to offer. Except my company.
Mr. Holmes, you came. Oh, how kind. Though now, of course, I realize it is because of my game, not the works on display.
It needn't be one. Your man's disguise was easily debunked, Mr. Vogel, but I shall admit that you planted in me the seed. So, this little game of yours, what's it about?
An enigma to solve. A locked area in the basement with no windows found brutally vandalized.
What about this intrusion? What?
Last night, I was about to leave the gallery when I heard a noise downstairs. I went to the basement, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. It was admittedly a rudimentary inspection. It is not uncommon to get rats down there, so seeing nothing...
And this locked area downstairs, what exactly was it?
The under gallery. It's always shut, and I'm the only...
Well, this matter is certainly within my wheelhouse.
This intrusion troubles me. Please take a look around if you're willing. The under gallery is through the door at the end.
I will see what I see.
back home we've got a taxidermist. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I bring him.
A true artist never shows an unfinished piece. Closed with a metal bolt. Footprints. Size 9.5. Old and hasn't been used for a long time. The left step's length is shorter than the right. It indicates that the walker was lame.
Sherry, how about some company in that dreary chamber of yours?
Leave my loneliness unbroken, John. A handprint of the thing from another world. But it looks fresh, and its coal origin ruins the effect of the extra mundane. Sodden and mold-ridden. One presumes deliberately. Ugh, sheer vandalism. Only a Malpal butt. Coal fingerprints. I think we're looking for a man with a coal moustache. The parasites of creativity? Or just a Saturn devouring his son? Grim composition.
Unflinching in its ferocity, yet somehow beautiful. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
The intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the hatch bolt. He accidentally pushed a shovel to the floor. Vogel heard the noise. At the sound of his approaching footsteps, the intruder hid inside the coffin. When Vogel entered the basement, he failed to notice anything strange and left without properly checking. The intruder waited until Vogel had left the caravanserai before burning the paintings in Wilde's room, but the vandalism was a cover for the theft.
You sure you don't like art, Sherry?
The pieces are...
What do you think, Michael?
Extravagant paintings have been left to rot in a basement. A commentary on decay and...
I don't know.
Well, that's absurd. Of course you know.
There is no one answer, no singular truth, but many filtered through the subject. Besides, what's wrong with a lie?
What's wrong with a lie?
Men never act freely and rationally anyway. And I simply want to feel and consume as much as I...
Feelings are simply one's animal ancestry trying to wrest back control.
You try not to feel, even in a place like this?
To be frank, I struggle to maintain...
But Mr. Holmes, it is joy incarnate.
Mankind's highest achievement above all others is objective and...
I see then why you dislike art, for it means whatever you want.
Or, perhaps, Mr. Bo...
Aha.
Mr. Vogel, I have confirmed that the intruder was an average-sized, flexible Malpal smoker with a limp. As it happens, the true intent was to steal a painting without your knowledge. The fact is, one of the pieces from the Wild Room is...
What?
This thief was familiar with the gallery and he was sporting a limp.
My, your attention to detail is remarkable, Mr. Holmes. I should introduce you to Bosch's works.
The fire was a clever attempt to hide a stolen painting. I found the remnants of an empty frame in the pile of ashes. The canvas had... Do you know which paintings in the Wild Room may have interested a thief?
Those pieces belong to a well-known artist named Boniface Mercurio. They're controversial.
The intruder entered the basement through the coal. He used a magnet to open the latch and dislodged the shovel while doing so. That's the noise. When you went downstairs to investigate...
It seems I should have checked the space more thoroughly.
There's something more, is there not?
Indeed. There is another intriguing angle. The sum was more than fair, and indeed could have saved Mercurio from his artistic poverty.
Was it a performative whim? Some artists lionize pain and hardship as if their work would be worth...
I cannot tell. But not only did he refuse the deal, he insisted on... I was hoping to change his mind, but artists are a special breed.
So where can...
I know he lives somewhere in Old City, but couldn't be more specific.
What was depicted in the...
A bound woman, wrapped in robes, being penetrated by a red devil that stared at us, the viewer. The beast had numerous tails growing from his back, and a large crowd gathered around the pair, silently watching the orgiastic...
Okay, well, given the nature of the other works on display, it's hard to see why that one stood out.
The evaluation of art. After all, art is everything. A poem, a bruise, the beads of sweat on your beloved skin.
Well, I believe I have enough to begin.
I'm delighted to have been able to please a friend. In return, I expect you to come back with good...
Is this familiar to you?
I'm sorry, sir. I know nothing about that.
Extra! Check the front page. You won't regret it.
Could you help me?
Oh, sir, I'm afraid I don't know about that.
Do you know anything about this?
I'd tell you if I knew, but unfortunately, I don't.
Can I ask you a question?
I can't help you, friend. Bakın kim buradaydı. Ben?
Help me, please.
Men like me don't like to be bothered by strangers.
Could you help me?
Oh, my poor friend. I wish I knew.
Oh. The local justice system in all its glory. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it. It reminds me of my mother. Perfect match. My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again. Still has a faint odor of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. Made of cherry wood.
I knew you'd find it in no time. Home sweet home, Sherry.
Excuse me, young man.
Greetings, Mum.
I don't care who you're looking for. You shall not.
I wish to buy a painting from Mr. Boniface.
Dearie, tell me, because old age has made me blind. Did someone write Information Bureau on my forehead? Entry is for residents only. If you aren't a resident. No visitors allowed.
Don't miss out on. I'm afraid I have nothing to offer.
Let's pick something that suits you. Be careful with what you've taken.
No visitors allowed. No visitors allowed.
Don't. Let's pick something that suits you. A good choice. A good choice indeed.
Oriental rugs at a good price.
Boniface, sweetie. Is that you?
How are you, Mum? I'm ashamed to admit that I've lost my key. Do you...
For heaven's sake! How many times will you lose that key of yours? Of course I have a...
Please, accept my thanks.
I would rather accept your rent.
I will pay you, I promise, very soon.
You'd better do, my dear. Or else I'll just...
Aunt May whiskey, brandy bucks. Quite a collection he had here. The chest has been searched. Red skin, tails on the back, reminds me of Verda's description of the stolen painting. I wonder where he got that fancy camera. Despite the overall you cannot sit with the drawer pulled out like this. Someone left it after searching. It appears the wine was truly awful. The blood has dried.
I've heard of this style of painting. It is called Expressionism.
Judging by post-mortem rigidity, the body lay here for 1 or 2 days. The wound is precise. It was inflicted by a razor or a knife. A normal kitchen knife. Could be the murder weapon. Soaked in blood. It seems as if the puddle of blood was here before the rags. The photograph was not pulled out in time. Such a waste of material. Look at this, John.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Mercurio was developing photographs when the intruder snuck in. Mercurio heard him coming. While the thief was searching the chest, the painter ran towards him with a bottle in his hand. He smashed it across the thief's head. The intruder had no choice but to defend himself, and the weapon of opportunity happened to be a kitchen knife. Mercurio stepped aside to grab the painting, but the wine-blinded thief attacked Mercurio's throat. When the thief came to his senses, he saw Mercurio bleeding on the floor. He grabbed the rags and tried to bandage him, but it was too late. Why did Mercurio attempt to snatch the painting in the middle of a fight? To strike the intruder? Not with his painting, it was too important to him. It's time for some chemical magic, John.
That doesn't look like the painting we need, Sherry.
As expected, but that doesn't mean it won't tell us anything. Let's put it on the easel where it belongs. I guess this is his most ordinary painting. Spot the two differences, John? If the intruder didn't take it, the skull should be somewhere here. Nothing behind it. I guess this is his most ordinary painting. Spot the two differences, John? I guess this is his most ordinary painting. Spot the two differences, John? Nothing behind it. If the intruder didn't take it, the skull should be somewhere here. Monster was actually a man. Poor girl. John, you ought to be thrilled. We are now hunting the devil himself.
What were you saying, Sherry? I was too busy sketching the scene, you know, crimes and such like, daily routine. Did you find something?
A photograph. It depicts a man in a red suit with tails sprouting from his back and multiple people in masks watching the scene. It all adds up. But the act of love, it wasn't given willingly, John. It was a violation. And the girl, she was with child.
Give that to me now. Did you recognize someone?
No. Although the victim is not from Cordona, she is African. Look at the ritual scars on her face.
Get that image out of your brain. You have to continue.
I must speak to the landlady.
Sherry, you cannot tell her the truth about Mercury.
John, that's illogical. Sooner or later, she...
Just avoid mentioning corpse, all right?
I'll take that in...
And wait here. I've redrawn the people in the photograph. Now you can proceed with your investigation without those...
What's wrong, dear?
Can you tell me if anyone else has...
Oh, you're talking about that limping man. I'm sorry I left. Maybe he would motivate you to find money so that you would pay your rent.
Can you describe...
Oh, so you weren't at home. I was so certain you didn't leave your flat that day. He was of average, and he was smoking Malpal cigarettes. My husband used to...
Can I ask a favor?
Of course, dearie.
Please call the police and ask them to enter the flat. And don't look inside until they come up.
What? What trouble?
It really doesn't matter.
That was close. But you did everything correctly. Now, take off your outfit. I can't let you walk around in a dead man's clothes.